Hello, friends. Welcome to Prime Story. One of the world's wealthiest men of the 20th century, Andrew Carnegie, invited Napoleon Hill to visit. Napoleon Hill went to meet Carnegie with great excitement. Pleased with Napoleon Hill's writing ability, Carnegie Sir made an offer to Napoleon in which he wanted to teach him how to make more people rich. He said in the request to Napoleon, "Principles of getting rich now apart from some people in the world everybody should know so that every human being can live financially well. Will you work together to make this mission of mine a success?" Napoleon asked, "What will I have to do, and what will benefit me?" Andrew made the condition that I know the rich people of America and the world. You go to them and take an interview that all are common things who started from poverty and became a billionaire. Still, I will give you the necessary expenses for this. Apart from this, I will not provide any extra money. Are you ready? Napoleon thought for some time and accepted the offer. For the next 20 years, he interviewed hundreds of millionaires and discovered the main rules to becoming rich, by adopting which he also became a millionaire. In this book summary, we will discuss the same rules and methods, which are natural, and apply in the same way in every person's life. Whether you live in the city or the village, these rules can make you rich in the same way. Like hundreds of people in America, Andrew Carnegie, Napoleon Hill himself, and many more rich people of our country have been made millionaires. So watch the video till the end. Today we all these rules Think and Grow Rich book is easy to understand, which is written by Napoleon Hill. From this book, we will learn how to become rich. Using this, you can quickly become wealthy. For this, start thinking in the ways mentioned in the book. To understand the book better, we will tell this book in 14 chapters. So let's get started. Chapter 1. Desire. Without any goal in our life, we cannot achieve success. Hill says to achieve success you must have a goal and all your energy to achieve it, use power and efforts. It may take years to be successful, but if you make up your wish, you can finally learn everything you want to achieve. Always keep one thing in mind: you cannot be successful in your life just by wanting money. Make an obsessive goal to be successful in your life and make a plan to achieve it. And don't take your defeat as your result. To help you do that, author Hill suggests the following 6 steps in the book. Decide how much money you want to make. Decide what you can give to get the money you want. Choose a time to collect the money you want. A plan to start at once to achieve your goal, whether you feel ready or not. Be clear about your purpose. Write the answers to the 4 steps mentioned above on a paper. Read this written answer aloud twice a day. Remember that reading time should be first thing in the morning and the last thing at night. Now think as if you have already achieved this price. Imagining yourself as rich might seem daunting at first, but if you can visualize your results, you can undoubtedly achieve them. By doing this, you become money conscious. And you can become prosperous only when you have a deep desire for money and you never stop to get it. So from today, decide how much money you want to achieve in your life. Then imagine having that money already in your life and start doing the work needed to get it. And keep working till you get your fixed amount. The stronger your desire, the stronger you can make a goal and the more vigorously you can work to achieve it. Deciding on any destination begins with passion. So it would help if you tried to define your purpose in life, what you want to achieve. Ask yourself what you hope to gain from life. On getting the answer, decide your goal keeping in mind your desire. And don't make too many goals at once. If you change your goals from time to time, you will probably never reach them. You'll feel lost, and you'll almost certainly move from one project to another, never reaching an end. Therefore, first, focus on completing one goal, then on the completion of that goal, decide your second goal. You can achieve your goal only when your will is strong. So let's know about some important steps ahead through which you will to feel so passionate, that you will not forget it even for a second. Chapter 2. Belief. Once you have learned to be fascinated by your will, the next step is to develop trust and confidence. Through this, you can believe you can reach your goal. Keep in mind that you are in the direction of money will start a very long and difficult journey, and if you have doubts about yourself, you will probably give up on this goal sooner or later. Temporary defeat is your main enemy. It will make you think you can't reach your purpose. The more you develop confidence, the fewer chances you have of accomplishing your goal, and you can fully trust in achieving your goal. Faith is a level of the mind that you must learn to grow. The things you keep repeating and doing, start trusting them. Similarly, who thought it is repeated continuously, goes into your subconscious mind and eventually becomes a continuous loop of thinking. However, it can also have negative consequences. Because in addition to positive thought patterns, we can also adopt the thoughts of negative people, due to which we start relying on negative things and feel that we are worthless, ruined, or defeated. Therefore, Hill says that our beliefs alone determine the nature of your subconscious mind. Those who repeat affirmation, you can reprogram your mind to visualize and trust yourself to succeed. You can guide your mind with your thoughts, to see what you believe in. A positive mind is the best for trust, and trust is the starting point of success. But, if you lack confidence, then you cannot count on being successful. Author to increase self-confidence have the ability to do these 5 exercises. Have confidence that you are capable of achieving your goals. And have faith in this no matter what happens. Negative thoughts that come into your mind can deviate from your plan. So, spend 30 minutes every day getting to know what kind of person you want to be. For 10 minutes every day, focus on increasing your sense of self-confidence. Write down the details of your goal, and don't give up until you achieve your goal. Keep in mind that if you have achieved your goal acquired by unfair means, then you may not get successful in the long run. So work keeping in mind the benefit of all the people. Never try to work with a negative attitude. Chapter 3. Auto-suggestions. Auto-suggestions are a way to make suggestions to yourself. This conscious mind, it is like a moment between the subconscious mind. Whatever you have known till now, just reading them will not have any effect. It would help if you also felt them, because when thoughts get attached to feelings, your subconscious mind overemphasizes them and starts working more and more to achieve them. That's why time read the things read feel it with your will. By doing this, your subconscious mind will work on the thoughts that are realized. That's why author these 3 steps says to include in the first 6 steps. Find a quiet place where you can sit in peace. Then repeat those suggestions out loud. Now when you do, imagine the money you want to earn. Repeat this in the morning and at night until a clear picture of all that money is formed in your mind. Write down all these things and keep them somewhere where you can see them all the time. And keep repeating it until you have memorized it completely. To be rich in your writing or to achieve any goal, just have a wish and earning trust is not enough. Rather, you should also, at your subconscious level, there is a need to be emotional. This way, your mind will work on your project every second, even when you sleep. Having this advantage is something that you can use very well in your journey to success. Chapter 4. Special knowledge. 2 areas are covered in this chapter. The first is the difference between general and special knowledge. If general knowledge can be attractive and get good results for socialization with other people, it cannot be exchanged for money. The second subject is knowledge. In this book, an educated person is defined as someone who knows where to acquire special knowledge when needed. This means to be educated than to have any special knowledge is more valuable than any particular knowledge when assessing money. So focus on increasing your education. Common sense are rarely used when collecting money. Because your information can make money for you only when it is unique. So to be successful, acquire specialized knowledge through which you want to change your luck and get the cash you want. If the information needed is more than your ability, so the authors recommend you create a mastermind group. Simply put, create a group that includes people with the information you need and can help you achieve your goal. Chapter 5. Imagination. Successful, it is essential to have imagination. Because in your imagination you can make all the plans to achieve your goal. There is only one limit, which depends on how much you can develop your imagination. According to Hill, 2 types of fiction are synthetic and creative. Synthetic imagination allows you to imagine existing concepts, ideas, and plans into new forms. Nothing can be made in this form of imagination because it works with the things in the mind. At the same time, creative imagination is the one that is formed by your inspiration. You can use your creativity to create new ideas. This kind of visualization is only when your conscious mind is being stimulated through desire. Simply put, you need to teach it. Your thoughts are the most critical factor in shaping your destiny and imagination. For example, you like Coca-Cola. You can look at some of the most successful companies. If you know about these successful companies, you will remember that these companies started as an idea. It all starts with thoughts. You can achieve more than you can imagine. When you connect with your thoughts and your desire, there is a high chance of achieving your goal. So use your mind to achieve your goal and start working on connecting it with your passion. Remember, care with imagination that any idea can be the best to accomplish with this. Imagine all those pictures which you want to achieve. To achieve your goal, you have to develop your imagination. Your imagination can do everything for you that you want to accomplish in your life. Focus on thinking of something new and something that makes you different and unique from the world. Because the only people in the world who get rich easily and can become successful, whose thinking is different from others. To make your different thinking come true, feel it in your imagination. When you realize your review in the dream, you can start working better to achieve that goal. Strengthening your creative imagination is never easy. This is achieved through continuous development and practice. To achieve the principles mentioned in the book will help you with. So let's move on and know about those principles which strengthens your creative imagination, can help you move forward. Chapter 6. Properly planned. First, identify what service you plan to offer in exchange for money. Then you can start building a commercial strategy. Even if you don't have a fixed plan, begin at once and put it into practice. If you fail, see what went wrong, think about rectifying it, and try again. You must realize that trial and error are at every recipient's heart. If it's true that leavers never win, and winners never quit, then there are some qualities of leadership that can make your life a lot easier. Courage, self-control, a pleasant personality, mastery of expansion, etc., will help you complete your work. On the other hand, weaknesses like fear, selfishness, and infidelity will hinder your journey to success. Try to control yourself and be a better version of yourself. Try to be a person who deserves to achieve success. Never stop asking yourself whether you have sufficient quality and sufficient quantity has given a service. And never stop thinking about whether you're a constant chore. This will provide you with a lot of progress. Planning. After seeing one's goal, everyone starts planning. But people often do not know how to put their plan into action. So to put your planning into action, author Hill has suggested following these 4 steps. Create a mastermind group that includes people who can help you reach your goals. Before assembling a group, ensure you know what you're giving them in return for completing your work. Meet with that group at least twice a week, and keep meeting with that group if possible until you devise a successful plan. Maintain good relations between you and the group at all times. To achieve your destiny, you need support from others. No man can make his luck entirely just on his own. If your plan fails, plan again and keep trying until the program works. Success is not easy. Even Thomas Edison designed 10,000 spreads before perfecting the light bulb. But he never gave up and kept making new plans when the previous method failed. And that's how he finally achieved his goal. So start planning wisely and keep trying till that plan works. Chapter 7. The Verdict. The meaning of this chapter is straightforward. Do not procrastinate, and stick to your decisions. Temporary defeat, lack of confidence in yourself, and failure after failure will force you to think twice and change your choices. The problem is that if you keep changing your decisions, you will never put in much effort to learn, and therefore you will never be successful. Your goals and not to replace decisions with others have to try, which may appear easy or close. This is why it is important to stick to your decisions. And make sure that it is better to be stubborn than to be a delayer. Determined people can be successful, but people who delay will never be successful. More than 25,000 men, and after analyzing the data gathered from woman's interview, Hill discovered that delaying decision-making is why most people fail. The most successful people make decisions quickly and satisfactorily. People who cannot make their own decisions are often easily persuaded by the opinions of others. Being easily persuaded also means you lack the desire and cannot achieve your goals. So with that in mind, learn to trust yourself. If you need information, get it only from people you trust. People who make quick decisions know what they want and how to get it. Only those people in the world can create their own identity who know where they are going. It takes enthusiasm to make a decision. So make your own decisions and keep moving forward in your life. Chapter 8. Consistency. Consistency is built on the strength of will. When combined with willpower, so this is a little bit stopping you from reaching your goals, because, most of the time, people give up doing things that seem challenging. But stopping or giving up, you can never be successful in your life. Only facing difficult situations is the only way to move forward. If you find yourself struggling with a lack of consistency, you can overcome this blockage with some strong effort. How easily you can keep up, it obviously depends on how strong is your desire to reach your goals. Hill to increase consistency recommend to follow these 8 steps. Knowing the purpose, knowing what you want. Desire. Be passionate about securing your money fortune. Confidence. Have complete confidence that you can accomplish your plan. It strengthens your consistency. Precise planning. After gathering all the information, make a sound plan. Your strong plan can go a long way in helping you move forward. Correct information. Make sure that your plan is based on facts. Help. From the members of your mastermind group to keep working, accept their encouragement. Willpower. Keep your focus on looking at your plan to make it happen. Habit. Consistency is a direct result of practice. What you do daily becomes your habit over time. And show courage again and again to overcome fear in any situation. Now, keeping these methods in mind, start moving forward in your life. You must believe that poverty is like a black hole that attracts everything towards itself. If you take a rest, you will give up, and you will never be successful again. Remember that there is no other option for perseverance. To reach your goal along with perseverance, the rest of the principles as well have to use in your script. Keep in mind that dedication will be easier then when all this will become a habit in your routine. However, it will still involve a lot of effort and willpower. This is the most critical point in Think and Grow Rich. Any shortcut, trick to avoid perseverance, or there is no magic trick. That's why at the beginning of the book Napoleon Hill says this book is just for those who know what they want and are willing to work for it with a strong will. Chapter 9. Power of the Mastermind. 9. Power of the Mastermind. It would help if you had the power to collect money. Without power, you cannot work correctly on the plan you have created. The author has given 3 ways to acquire power: infinite knowledge, collected experience, experimentation, and in research. By organizing your knowledge into detailed plans, power can be modified. But acquiring knowledge alone is not enough. If your plans are complete, then they also need the ability of others. That's why in your mastermind group, use of knowledge of members to achieve your power. Knowledge gathered over a long time helps you a lot in increasing your strength. And by using this power, you can get maximum and better results. So start acquiring your power from today itself, because your power can bring your look very close to you. Overall, a mastermind group is a group of people who work together to achieve a specific goal. This group has many unique properties. Mastermind members are your consultants, which to achieve a common goal work and think in perfect harmony. It is also important to say, related to that mastermind group, every consultant should be profitable and the real value should be considered in the group. The most important aspect of mastermind is all the participants, when together, a specific objective to accomplish skillfully, bring all the necessary skills together. Together you can all share your thoughts and make better decisions. Chapter 10. The Secret of Sex Transmission. This is an essential chapter of this book and one of the most critical principles in Think and Grow Rich. There are 3 crucial considerations. The starting point is knowing that each of us has sexual energy. Sexual energy is understood as a change in the body's physical performance of the body when sexually aroused, intellectually and physically, is interpreted as a change in. The second point concerns learning that time doing something other than sex to enhance your performance, how to take advantage of this sexual energy. By the transformation of sexual energy, this is what Napoleon Hill meant. In fact, through sex transmission, you can significantly improve your ability and beat yourself to levels you would hardly expect. The most important advice given in the book is to transform sexual energy by putting it to excellent work. This means that masturbation or do not indulge in excessive sexual activities and use your power in the right place. The word, transmute, means one element to change or form of energy into another. Hill believes that sex is our most robust and most powerful drive. The desire is so strong that individuals often risk their lives and reputation to indulge in it. However, Hill believes that when this sex energy is channeled into other pursuits, it can have far more powerful effects. Although it is very much tied to your willpower forces you to do it a lot. Hill doesn't say you should completely suppress, he says to give it another option to enrich your mind, body, and soul. Creative power arises because of a sex drive, and creative imagination proved to be the most helpful in achieving your goal. Creativity comes from within us, but it is not from us. All artists and great people, all the best performers, because they are adept at hearing the still small voice that comes from inside them. The same goes for all successful people, artists, and CEOs. They all pay attention to their inner voice and make critical decisions only after listening to it. Overall, it would help if you also listen to your inner voice and, keeping that in mind, took the necessary steps to move forward in your life. Until you reach your goal, avoid all obstacles and use your energy in the right place. Chapter 11. The Subconscious Mind. The connecting link. We can all think, make decisions, plan and even imagine. But there is one thing you need to keep in mind: you cannot control your subconscious mind completely. You can only suggest that it considers the particular plan, desires, or goals that you want to achieve. However, the habit can divert the subconscious mind to its will. Remember that your subconscious mind works 24/7, so you must beware of negative thought patterns. Your subconscious mind adopts all the thoughts you give. Keeping this in mind, work to move away from such negative influences and focus on increasing the more positive, desired level of mind. You must have known that your subconscious mind is more accepting of those thoughts that come with an emotion. That's why Hill says only inspirational ideas can work for you. Therefore, a negative or as a positive emotion, it is very important to be aware. You pay attention to the feelings associated with your thoughts and avoid adopting these thoughts which are related to negative emotions. Connecting with your thoughts' emotions, they prove to be workers for you. But keep in mind that depending on whether you are feeling negative or positive, if the surfaces are positive, you can only get better results in your life. So from today, keep in mind that your emotions are positive. This is almost a second chapter on point auto-suggestion. By developing your subconscious mind, you can do the necessary work to accomplish your goal. Your thoughts can direct your subconscious mind, so by mixing your thoughts with your plan, tell them in your subconscious mind. Them from your subconscious mind will do what is necessary to fulfill them and will help you in completing your goal as soon as possible. Simply put, it's to your advantage to use your subconscious mind. Reinstalls the value and offers some tips. Who can help you develop it? It talks about the idea that certain feelings like desire, trust, or love, you have to develop your subconscious mind and can help fill it with desired thoughts and ideas. This way, your subconscious mind will always work for you involuntarily. In this chapter, Napoleon Hill describes a technique called invisible counselors. It is a visualization technique that involves imagining you are having discussions with people you admire. Be it Rockefeller, Steve Jobs, President Lincoln, or whatever you can think of, or whatever person you consider good and great in your life. You can use this technique with them. Using this technique, you can learn about how these great people become successful and can use the same method to succeed in your life. You have to use a different way to be successful in your life. Just learn from them and move forward and take their guidance to move forward in your life. Your subconscious mind helps you to make the same things accurate that you say with solid belief. So by visualization, consider all the ways you can succeed in your life. Chapter 12. The Mind. Your mind has the power even to change the world. You must have seen many successful people who have used their minds bring significant changes in the world. Writer Hill is a firm believer in the belief that reason could pick up the thought shocks of other minds. However, he added that only the thoughts that can be carried at a higher rate of vibration come between the reason. If someone is engaged in transforming sex energy, their thoughts vibrate with a more excellent transmission. To drive and optimize your brain's broadcast capabilities, use your art of auto-suggestion and your creative imagination to guide your subconscious mind toward your goals. Your mind will fulfill everything you say with emotion. For this, started realizing your dreams with your will. The mind is where all your thoughts and desires decide on a goal. Simply put, you must keep yourself inspired and in the right mood. When you do this, only then your brain works at full speed. This will help you to think clearly and will also help you to get inspiration from spontaneity. Your mind will help you make your dreams come true, but it depends on how you use your mind. Use your brain to develop the skill to achieve your goal as much as possible. The more you build your skills, the more quickly you can achieve your goal. Keeping this in mind, start using your mind correctly and all negative thoughts and stay away from everything and start with positivity. Chapter 13. Sixth Sense. Think and grow rich. The sixth sense is called the ultimate principle. A principle that is of mysterious and supernatural nature. Overall, Napoleon Hill says when you apply all the principles mentioned in this book and start mastering the techniques, so in your life you can watch some of these changes happen like magic that you never thought or even thinking it would not be enough. When you start doing this, you can quickly feel motivated to open a temple of knowledge. As if your mind is in contact with the universal sense to the most precious knowledge you ever had helps to reach quickly. Hill believed in an infinite intelligence that could be tapped when the subconscious mind worked positively. Hill describes the creative imagination as the sixth sense. Hill believed that through infinite intelligence, you could easily accomplish your goals. The sixth sense is the union of the mental and the spiritual. When you learn to listen to the messages of your sixth sense, you will know when to avoid and when to seize opportunities. It acts as a kind of guardian angel. If you have accepted the previous chapter of this book, you can now, without any doubt, be ready to take this topic with the sixth sense. Through this power, you can hear while the rest of the principles can be felt. This means that you can use your creative imagination along with feeling those pictures here, see and live you want to achieve in your life. All this is possible. Just for this, you need to make your imagination very creative. Use your creativity to make it happen. Chapter 14. Thoughts are things. Thoughts is everything. Keep one thing in mind while starting any work. Your thoughts become things. This means that whatever you think, say, or do, they appear as things in front of you. So to make your ideas come true, you should have self-confidence and believe you can earn money from your views. Know something very well: other people have become rich by working hard before you, and so can you. There is no doubt about it. Of course, you will also have to work hard in return. Proper understanding and hard work is the only way to help you become rich. To become rich, you must first have a good start. After a good start, you have to focus on doing the right thing. And don't give up until you achieve your goal. Only then can you become successful in your life and become rich. So take care of all the essential things mentioned in this book, and use them to start getting rich in your life. And always keep one thing in mind: your thoughts become things. That's why thinking positively and supporting the idea of becoming rich, keep moving forward. Do not bring any such view into your mind that can take you away from your goal. While removing negative thoughts, think only positive. Read well, feel well, look good, and start living with good people. Before doing your work, plan well and make a routine. Do not give up when you face any problem in life, and find a solution to the problem by facing that problem. The more removing your problems focus on moving forward, the more quickly you can work to achieve your goal. Just have faith in yourself and start with rich thinking to become rich. Let us repeat the lessons mentioned in this book once. Conclusion. So that you remember, achieving your goals starts with your desire. See what you want to accomplish in your life. Then start working on it. Have faith in your desires and the goals you have created. Also, have complete confidence in your ability. Think positive and do the necessary work to accomplish your goals. Do not give up on any fear, and overcome your fear by facing it. Work to increase your knowledge as much as possible. Visualize and feel your results. Use your energy correctly and develop your skills. Feel that you can achieve everything you want to achieve. And keep moving forward by taking guidance from people who can help you. I hope you have understood this book well. In the end, thanks for watching. More updates, please subscribe to our channel.